What's been spiritual?
See, when you say myself, the headphones that you're wearing, is that you?
No.
No.
Yeah?
It's
No.
yours, it's not you, right?
Yeah.
Right now, it is making you hear things better than your ears would do by themselves. But still you know it's not you, you're wearing it, so it's yours, but it's not you. If it doesn't work, you'll get rid of it and put a new one. Now, let's talk about your ears. Are they yours or is it you?
No, that's me.
Really?
No?
Do you say my ear or do you say ear me?
Well, my ear, yeah.
Yes, so it is yours, it's not you. If your ears are yours, not you, your eyes, are they your eyes or is it you?
Well, my eyes, yeah.
Your eyes. Same goes for the nose, same goes for your voice. I'm coming to deeper things now. Your vocal cords, they're all yours, not you, right? It's yours. So this very body is yours because you gathered it over a period of time. You were not born like this, you came like this, like a little baby, and slowly you gathered this. How? Just the food that you eat. Now I don't want to talk about the South American food. We need to do some changes there.
No, next time you come to my house, you're gonna love it. You're gonna like it, I'm sure.
So, the food that we have eaten has become the body. How did food come? Just the earth became food, food became body. One day this body will become earth once again, yes or no?
Yeah.
So, what you call as my body is something that you gathered. What you gather cannot be you, it can only be yours. So this body is yours, it's fine. For now only it is yours. In another 100 years, it'll not be yours. Countless number of people walk this planet before you and me. Where are they now? They're all topsoil, isn't it? So you and me also will become topsoil, I will go before you, don't worry.
Well, let's see. That's great.
We will become topsoil. So essentially, we have gathered this body and made it what it is. What you call as our mind is the impressions we have taken in from around us. By seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, we have gathered so many impressions. That is also gathered. So what you call as body is a heap of food, what you call as mind is a heap of impressions. So what you gather cannot be you, it can only be yours. So your body is yours, your mind is yours, where is you, I'm asking?
It's the spirit?
No, don't come to conclusion. Where are you right now?
I'm here in Medellin, my house.
No, your body is in Medellin, in the studio, with a dog bothering you from behind. But that is your body. Where are you?
Okay. Well, it
doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, but you do exist, isn't it? You definitely exist. So what is this that I call as myself? When you begin to experience that, which is beyond all accumulations, which is beyond physical nature, then we say you are spiritual. Spiritual is not a belief system, spiritual is not a religion, spiritual is not an ideology or philosophy. Spiritual means you have started experiencing something beyond the physicality of who you are. Beyond your physical self, you started experiencing something. This means you're spiritual.
Okay. Wow.
I want you to look at the next phase of that. If you are experiencing yourself beyond what you call as my body, beyond what you call as my mind, this is the end of suffering in your life. Because there are only two types of suffering, physical suffering and mental suffering. Do you know any other kind of suffering?
No, Only those.
Only those. Once you are beyond this body, beyond this mind, when you start experiencing something beyond that, this is the end of suffering. Once there is no fear of suffering, only and only when there is no fear of suffering will you walk your life full stride. Otherwise, the fear of suffering is always making people take half steps, never take full steps.
Okay.
So if a human being wants to realize their full potential in their existence here, the most important thing is that you must know something beyond your body and beyond your mind. You must know whatever happens with your life, still there is something beyond that which is absolutely spectacular, because life is the most spectacular thing happening here. When that is in your experience, not in your belief, but in your experience, then you will walk full stride, realizing the full potential of what an individual human being can do. And that's what needs to happen to every human being.
Wow. Wow. That's beautiful. But yeah, because I feel like I lived it already. Things beyond my mind and my body. I felt it before, like things that is kind of difficult to explain. But that's when I feel like that's a spiritual world for me. When it's something that is almost for me, it's almost impossible to describe. But I just feel it from the
See,
bottom.
I would say a whole lot of human beings, many of them in the world, would have had moments like that. Some people might have had more moments than somebody else, but almost every human being, at some point in their life, they would have touched something which is beyond physicality. Only problem is they're not able to stay there, because it is like a trampoline. They're jumping up and feeling something, but they're falling back. What they need is a staircase. So this is what inner engineering is, it's a staircase to get there and stay there.
Mm-hmm. And how is the right way to stay to get there and stay there?
I will ask
Or
them to
the
send
easiest
you…
way?
I will I will ask them to send you a preparatory seven-session thing for you. It's called Inner Engineering Online. I'll ask them to send you a link today itself. You just go through the 7 sessions. This will clear the mind in terms of what is it that we are doing wrong with ourselves. And then
Okay.
there is a completion program which can also be done online or physically in United States or in India, where there's a powerful process. So this process is called Shambhavi. Can you pronounce Shambhavi?
Shambhavi.
Yeah, that's great. Once you do it, you will start singing about it for sure, because if you sit… this is just a 21-minute practice. If you sit and do
Mhm.
Shambhavi, if you sit here, what happens is, your body will be here, your mind is somewhere else, what is you is elsewhere. Once a clear gap arises between you and your body, between you and your mind, so you're sitting there like with 3 identities of body, mind and yourself. But when you open your eyes, again you get stuck. But if you keep doing it morning, evening, every day, a day will come when you open your eyes, you're still the same way. Your body is here, mind is there, what is you is here. Once there is this separation, you can use your body and your mind in ways that people cannot imagine possible. You can
Okay.
live in such a way that people think you're superhuman. But this is not about being superhuman, this is about realizing that being human itself is super. Even if you look at it in terms of evolution, well, on this planet, the most evolved creature on this planet is human being. This means we are literally on top of the world. But human
Yeah.
beings… but human beings are not experiencing life like it's top of the world. They are one species who are cribbing all the time.
Wow.
And
You know,
even you, a successful musician at the age of 29, you are super successful and you are cribbing.
I know. I started meditating when I was 12 years old, and it was weird here in Colombia or the Occident. You know, like people they didn't understand what we were doing, and so we were like a pretty small group of people that we used to meditate every day, and to be honest, it changed my life, and I've been doing it since I was 12 years old. And if you send me how's it called?
It's called… let's call it inner engineering, it's easy that way. Shambhavi.
Okay, Shambhavi, the Shambhavi, that will help me a lot too. And I wanna bring those lessons to my country, because I know that there are a lot of people here. There's a lot of people here who they get stuck in pretty difficult moments in their life, and I try to teach them what I've been doing for so many years, and it's kind of difficult for them to
So,
understand. So
for larger groups of people, we will send you another one, which is… all these things are available free for people to do. It's called Isha Kriya. Millions of people
okay,
around the world are doing it. I will ask them to send that to you, you share it with as many people as you want, because they
thank
must
you.
do this. Because, this whole thing is about… my whole effort is this. When I was 25 years of age, I came to a very profound experience within myself, unasked, simply, it happened. I was just sitting somewhere and I suddenly found every cell in my body burst into an ecstatic state. So it didn't just for a few minutes, but it lasted for hours. And if I close my eyes, I think it's 2 minutes, but 7, 8 hours would be gone like this, I would feel like this because I was so ecstatic. Then after a few weeks, I realized, if I don't mess with my mind, I'm ecstatic. I'm just like dripping ecstasy. Then the fool that I was at the age of 25, I sat down and made a plan that at that time the world's population was 5.6 billion people. I made a plan, in the next 2.5 years, I will make the whole world ecstatic. Who will not want it? Well, 40 years, look at me Well, we touched a little over nearly…
Uh,
we've touched nearly
but
2 billion people, but we've touched
but
nearly 2 billion…
you're doing an amazing job. You're doing an amazing job. Wow,
But I
crazy!
will die of
Congratulations.
failure, I know that. So if all your fans start meditating a little bit, at least a simple form of meditation, I will increase, better my failure percentages.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna tell my fans that they have to live it, because it worked for me. It is working for me. I'm a very happy young man. I want to keep dreaming. I want to keep achieving many goals, but I wanna teach them where I live in right now. So I really wanted to be in touch with you, so you can say by yourself.